they said if you want to let everybody know what your company does, then you should put your face out there. So here's my face. I can't do short format videos. It's gonna be a long format video, but hopefully I can get out whatever I'm trying to say despite all the confusion I face while I try to talk. So if you're in construction and you've been in construction for a while, you've probably thought about these problems yourself, and you've dealt with these problems, but you found workarounds with these problems. Now, what these problems are, and this is something that we're dealing with as well. There's a few of them. There's many things that the construction, and we can name them as we go along. And we've been dealing with those problems ourselves, and we wanna kind of share with everybody what that looks like and what that feels like. And it'd be nice to connect with people who think like this, or who have solved these problems themselves in their own ways. And yeah, there's a lot of room for us to do a lot of things. So it'd be nice to see what the world is doing with these things. These are our experiences, and you know, we're a young company, and we seem to be entering into a space in construction that's been operating far much more larger time scales than us. It took a while for me to get that thought out. So what we want to do is we'll do a series of videos showing all the problems that we've tried to break down and work out for ourselves from the ground up. And all these problems have to do with the construction industry, and it's also kind of looking at the whole industry on a large scale. We've been doing this. We've been associated with one sector of the industry for most of the time of our existence, which is the shop fitting industry. So we've been in shop fitting, and we've been doing retail almost exclusively. But when we look at these problems in the construction industry, we kind of see similarities, but and also because this is one part of the construction sector, it has its own flavors. So we're going to share with you how we tackled all the problems that we're facing, and how we're still facing some problems which we don't know how to solve. These problems, questions, problems, and no answers, and confusion in the construction industry, they are very complicated problems, to us at least. And it seems like the whole industry struggles with this complexity, no matter which part, whether you're a recycling company, or whether you're a shop fitting company, or whether you're a earthworks company. There's certain aspects of your business or your industry that has problems that are not generalizable. You cannot solve that problem for everybody, or if you do, it has to be, there's a lot of caveats to it. And so without going into a more boring rant about this, so the problems can be things like visualization. So we think one of the biggest problems in the construction industry and every other conversation around this is like BIM modeling and all of those things. It's a visualization problem. It's a hard thing to visualize what's going on a given construction project. And so we've come up with good solutions to resolve it, but they're cheap solutions and they're robust solutions, but not it doesn't feel like the 21st century solutions. It doesn't feel like the solutions for the future, but it's good enough that works. So we'll share with you those things that we've done and how we would like to progress those problems. So we're working on a visualization problem for the construction industry at a very general level. We're trying to see if we can do this at a level where the small players and everybody that is below a certain threshold, from zero to that threshold, can access this technology and make visualization easy for themselves, and try and make it worth it. Whatever extra effort you would put into this part of your organization to visualize the projects in more detail, whatever you would invest into making that problem better or making that problem manageable for your company, it would be worth it if you can solve it to some degree. There's a excuse me, there's a huge payoff in solving a little bit of that problem. So whatever that problem, maybe you've solved it, maybe it's all in your head. Like when you do a construction project and it's all in your head and you know where all the moving parts are, or you have some sort of a system where you have drawings, emails, and when I say visualization, I mean all types of information that you can see. So on a construction project, if you can see all the information at any given point, you'd solve the visualization problem. But that's hard to do, right? It's hard to be able to get all the information because this requires, well, the technology is really important for this, and you can either do it by hand or you can do it as a hybrid of technology and hand, which is valuable in itself. And then sometimes you can just use pure technology to solve these things. But where that human component is, and when you get the technology helping you, and how you can efficiently do this without adding on admin time and all that. So there's a lot of problems. So with just this aspect of the construction industry, so visualization problems is one of the things that we're working on at the moment, and we think we can help you with, that we can help the industry with some input. We can have some input with the industry, we think, and you'll find that. So we'll do a series of videos showing how we solve this using technology. So using just Excel, so Microsoft Excel, which is the cheapest, most robust software that you can buy on the market. Using just Excel, we'll try and show you how you can figure out some visualization problems with the construction industry at a very basic level, and then probably go from there to step it up to how it can scale for maybe larger organizations. But the principles should be able to you should be able to scale up the principles, we think, and it should work across the board. But we'll start at the most basic level and we'll go from there. So let's just stop there. I suppose let's just stop there. It's been a while, so let's just stop there.